entertainment. Everybody, big up on yourself. Guys, the live was set for 10:30, but you don't know me already. It's either me early or me late, but me not really depend time. You understand? So everybody, again, me just want to say thank you guys for the love and the support. Guys, we are almost at 80,000 YouTube subscribers. And we are pushing and we are pushing and we are pushing, guys. But you don't know. We'll get there in due time. Boy, oh boy, my people. Some things are happening right now, people, where it shocked me. I know nothing what me did I expect in the UK. And my UK supporters been begging me, been asking me that J Progress. More you start address some of the things in the UK as well. And me I say, boy, what go on in the UK normal, you know. But what I have seen now, guys, it's totally different. This is not what I was expecting. Right now, it's almost like the UK is outdoing America. You hear me I say? The UK look like they are outdoing America right now when it comes on to immigration. And you know what their cover is? Every other country is doing it. So why not them? Anybody who live in England know this, say. The UK has been stamped as a country where people come and work and pay tax. Well, me take them 2 years here. And here, the opposing party right now, political party, who seems like they make it get into power, the Reform Party, made it clear that the only reason they want people here is to work and nothing more. Them want you come to England to work and nothing more. You don't forget no stay, you don't forget no nothing, you just come work and go back to your yard. Boy, oh boy. You have a thing in England where them call name. The ILR. Indefinite leave to remain. Why? Right now, my people, the indefinite leave to remain in the UK is something what you would be exactly like when you get a 10-year green card in America. So when you hear me talk about the indefinite leave to remain in the UK, let me tell you, it's no different from the 10-year visa in America, green card. No, imagine, just like the 10-year green card in America, when you get the indefinite leave to remain in the UK, any one of them you want to put it, right? That make you entitled to public fund and stuff like that. But according to them, after them F up the country, them have to look somebody for blame. And you know who them have look for blame? People like me and people like you. Say a we come mash up the country. A we come mash up the thing with them call name the NHS over here. That are them health scheme. Right? Them say a we come mash you up when a them mash you up. You understand? So here we go on now. Them now decide say them want to abolish the indefinite leave to remain. So basically them that want you that come like America and America no the far either, you know. That is a different topic. You that come like America so them go abolish green card. So the indefinite leave to remain is the only thing a man or a woman wait for in England for know say them good certain way. Remember me telling you this, people. Anybody who come to England know this, a pay you have to pay your way in England. You hear me I tell you? Nobody come to England, whether if you come work or anything like that, when it come on to renewing visa and them something there, every 30 to 33 months, you have to renew your visa. And that cost you between 4 to 5,000 pounds. Listen with me, I tell you. Imagine if you have your partner and one pitney. You look on 12 to 15,000 pounds. Every 30 to 33 months. A man with the England and work up him way to get him even a indefinite leave to remain. Let me tell you this, him already spent over 15 to 20 thousand pounds with the Home Office already. Listen when me telling you that. No man will see come to England and straight and good in England. No free. Here Rose and this not tell you the NHS, the National Health Service. And at them mash you up. But who them a blame now? We. Let me tell you who them a blame. Them a blame the African people, them a blame the Caribbean people, them, and them a blame the Indian, them, and the Pakistani, them. But they had a thing over here where they call them the European Union. Before they came up with a thing they call Brexit, where they leave the European Union. Let me tell you this. You see these European people, and you will come to England, come work hard and broke off your back and can't pay your bills, have to pay tax with them. Them come here so 3, 4, 5, 6 pitney and then good. Because them not have got you with me and you have got you. Because them not have pay them way through nothing. Let me tell you, when you see a man, let me break down this phone. When you see a man or a woman left the Caribbean or Africa or wherever, whether they married and them partner take them in England, or then come here for work visa, or then come here for study and work and live. Let me tell you something. If you don't work up your 4 to 5,000 pounds every 2 years a mash, yeah, go back to your yard. When you have somebody from the European Union, when them come here, them get benefit. Them get house for living, them get bills to pay, them get everything. You as a regular taxpayer in England can't even get house. Them tell us say waiting list long from you so gone back to Ethiopia. The waiting list long from the UK gone back to Ethiopia. And you there at the back of the line. And you are work every day and pay tax every day. So now, them develop and when them say no, here what them say them want do. Them want to abolish the indefinite leave to remain. So why would that take you 5 years to be eligible for citizenship in the UK? Now them push it, them say them want to push it to 7 years. And yet the next thing now, anybody where did depend on indefinite leave to remain and not work, what you think I go happen to you? If them abolish the indefinite leave to remain and you then in the UK and not working and not get public fund because you did work at one place and you did drop and broke your back. You did work at one place, chuck did lick you down or something did happen to you. So you get disabled or something, anything aside, but you depend indefinite leave to remain. God go with you. They ask the question, what will happen to them? Will they be deported? America say, if you are undocumented or if you are illegal in the country, they will fine you, detain you, and deport you. Well, England say, if you're documented and have indefinite leave to remain and you're not working, then you go lose it and then you go get deported, guy your yard. So if you have documentation and you not work and live off a public fund, just consider yourself illegal in England for now. And they ask the question as well, what about old people who have been here for years and now they have gotten to retirement age and they are at pension age and not working, but they have indefinite leave to remain? You know what them say? If they are not British citizen, they shouldn't be getting old age pension in the first place. So after you left your country, come to England, 19, 20-year-old, and I work for all those years from 20-year-old you work and I pay tax in England. And you decide, say, I don't want the British passport. I have an indefinite leave to remain. So I can live here for as long as I want with no problem. And I am entitled to any public fund out there. I don't need a British passport. Well, if an indefinite you have, them say you shouldn't be getting old age pension in the first place because you're not a citizen of the United Kingdom. And they also say anybody will have indefinite leave to remain and not work can consider themselves undocumented because your reason for coming in the country, listen me good, is to work and work only. And what they are saying is that a lot of people come here to work in the healthcare, in the teaching industry, in all these industry, and bring their family with them, beneficiaries. So when they come, they bring their kids, they bring their this, they bring their that. So they are saying then, all of these people, when they become eligible for indefinite leave to remain, they will be entitled to public fund and they will be pressuring the system. Bear in mind, before you become eligible for indefinite leave to remain, you go through 2 sessions of about 2.5 years. So within 5 years, you would be eligible for indefinite leave to remain in the country. So tell you what, you see that 5 year there, you see you, your wife or your husband, and your pitney, 3 of you, every 2.5 years, you would have been spending at least 15 to 17,000. So what you are telling me, you don't pay your way? And within that 5 years, you would have been working and paying tax. So they are saying right now, them want cut out any beneficiary if you are coming here for work or come here. It's no different from farm work. Let me break it down easy for you now. It's no different from farm work. So what they are going to do now is them want to abolish the indefinite leave to remain, which gives you working rights and every kind of rights and entitlement in the UK after 5 years. They're saying now, after 5 years, you'd only be qualified for another visa, to renew your visa. It will be to renew your visa. And they say they're going to make it 10 times harder to become a citizen in the UK. Let me tell you what happened here, so. You see all of who come up with that plan there? A chump friend, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Nigel Farage, leader of the Reform Party in the United Kingdom, which look like they're about to win. And they're going to win pan the same thing like with Trump win pan. They're going to win on immigration because I bring to you guys the other day the mass immigration, anti-immigration march in London with over 150,000 people come out for this brother we name Robinson and whatever I want to name, right? Come out, say immigration is taking over the country and this and that and they're losing their jobs and the health system is match up and all kind of something. So let me tell you something. This man will win just like how Trump win when Trump said mass deportation and all these kind of things. This is the exact same way this Nigel Farage will win. And Nigel Farage is a great friend of Mr. Donald Trump. So he's reading from the same book as Trump and walking down the same lane as Trump. And the people are going for it because the people have been saying immigration is a problem. I'm telling you something. You have at least 10 million working class British citizen we getting benefits and not working. You hear me say, able to work, they can work good, not do them and they can work, but them a claim benefit. But yet still, who get the blame for mash up the system? Foreign national, me, you and everybody who name born in England. Who work harder in the United Kingdom than a person who come from another country? Somebody tell me that. Anybody from my life right now, tell me who work harder than a man from Pakistan, India, the Caribbean, or Africa in the United Kingdom? Who work harder than them? You can't find a British man who work harder than them. The very healthcare system, the very care home system where they have to get people from all over the globe to come fill the same teaching positions. Number one, British teachers say it is too hard to deal with these kids in the UK and the money is not good enough. The care home people, them say the work is too hard and too demanding and the money is not enough. The NHS system mash up because the nurses and the doctors say the work is too hard and the money is not enough and the hours are too long. So what you think England do like what they have always done? Send to another country, the same country them know, where their reward would have been an indefinite leave to remain after you work and broke your back in England and get indefinite leave where if not there you can't claim this or you can't claim that. No, you're not go get it again. One party I say a 15 year them want you to stay for before you're even eligible for that. And remember now, you know, people, if you don't have an indefinite leave to remain, you know, every renew where you renew your visa, you have to spend at least £5,000, you know. What if you don't feel like a lie, me I tell? Somebody from my life will live in England. We go through the system of the Home Office. We don't make them know say no lie, me I tell, please. When you see all a man go so boom, or a woman married and come to England, say all Lisa good energy. I say, so if you become disabled and have IRL, you are not entitled to benefit. That's the way that they are saying no, Lisa, they are saying they want to make the IRL void and null, non-existent, you know, mean nothing. So when you have an IRL now, you don't have nothing. That's what they are saying, Lisa. ILR, indefinite leave to remain, I should say. ILR, right? What they are saying now, they want to make it void and null. They want to abolish it. It means nothing. You will just be on a visa. And if you are on a visa, you do not have any entitlement to public fund. What they are saying is that the only person in the United Kingdom who should be entitled to public fund is a person with a British passport. That news has shocked me this morning. Me never get the fullness I come here dear and dear and dear. And one of my UK supporters, them reach out to me and say, J Progress, please. You know, them try to get rid of the ILR J Progress. Give me a word, Panny. So me say, all right. Where this come from? So me say, all right. The biggest man with them on the case about immigration and a follow Donald Trump is Nigel Farage. And he might get a lot of support. Right now, he might go win the election and the election come. Me tell you no, J Progress tell you no. When the next election for the United Kingdom call, Nigel Farage is going to win it based on these promises he's making, just like Donald Trump. You hear me I say? Nigel Farage said the Only thing he want you in the United Kingdom for is to come work and go back home. When your visa expire, you go back home. 5-year visa you get. And when it expire, you go back home. You not get no IRL, you not get not like that. To live here. You know who him say I go live here? Only if you are earning X amount of money, whole heap of money you have to earn. Are you contributing to the UK like you invest some big money? Well, me not going to America one like that yet. Because me not talk about that one day. Me I leave America one is for itself. Me not want to touch that. Based on this now, me have to go start touch some UK topic with America as well. Some UK people did long awaiting UK immigration videos them coming now. They are now coming, guys. Let me break down something to you. Make you get a little idea what this ILR mean, indefinite leave to remain. When you come to the UK, whether on a work visa or anything like that, it needs to be renewed, right? So whether you come here on a spousal visa, a work visa, or anything of that sort, if you intend to live, work, and settle in the UK, this is where your ambition will mean to get a thing that they call the ILR, indefinite leave to remain. What the ILR does is similar to a 10-year green card in America, right? When you get the ILR, you are entitled to everything like a British citizen. You are entitled to public fund. What they are saying is that a lot of these people, after they have applied for the ILR and get the ILR, 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line, then go to the family doctors and tell the family that they call them GP, general practitioner. So they call them GP in the UK. We can a doctor them name, right? So when you hear me say doctor, them me attack GP. So they go to the doctor, according to them, the family doctor, and say that they are suffering depression, and the family doctor will give them a long write-off from work, and they claim public benefit. That's what the government is saying, you know. This is why they want to cut out the ILR. So now, that ILR, which you have been living in the UK, and tell you this, that, hold on. Jennifer Smith say, I have lived in the UK 50 years and I've seen the changes. Jennifer, you can't tell me, say, you ain't thinking I go get this bad. Jennifer is let me connect with my audience now. Good morning, Cherry. Jennifer, me and you know, Jennifer. You have been living in the UK 50 years, Jennifer. Be honest with me now, Jennifer. Did you ever expect that the indefinite leave to remain would reach a stage where they want to abolish it? Jennifer, were you thinking anything like that would have happened? Jamaican Newfie says just like PR card in Canada. Jamaican Newfie, I have so many Canada videos. Me say me have too much video, me can't do them. Everywhere in the world now immigration problem them. Me can't do the video them. Too much things. People, let me tell you something. In case you never know. Alright. You see that same ILR, indefinite leave to remain. Me I go tell you the first massive change the UK make. Maybe the kind of thing say something right now go on. Years gone by in the United Kingdom, you would have been able to qualify for your indefinite leave to remain without doing the life in the UK test. You would have only needed to do the life in the UK test when you were going for citizenship, when you were going to get your British passport. So if you never did intend to get a British passport, you wouldn't need to do a life in the UK test. Jennifer, you must know what me talking about. Jennifer, if me wrong, tell me. Jennifer, if a foolish J Progress a chat, tell me. Because you know more than me, because of 50 years you're living in the United Kingdom. Maz say, I have been here 52 years. Maz, if me a chat foolish, Maz, tell me. You they are 52 years, Jennifer they are 50 years. So if a foolish J Progress company him channel and a chat, call him out pan it. Because a lot of people always say J Progress attack when no know and this and that. So Jennifer, if you know garbage me a chat, call me out pan him. Maz, 52 years you're there. You know more than me about England. If a garbage me a chat, call me out pan it. Back in the days in England, you could have gotten your indefinite leave to remain without doing what they call a life in the UK test. A life in the UK test comprises that the entire history of England is nothing like America citizenship test. Life in the UK test in England is a hard thing. Listen when me tell you, it's a very hard something, right? Before, you could have done your years in the UK and get your indefinite leave to remain. No problem. Recently, no. They make it that you cannot get an indefinite leave to remain in the UK unless you do the life in the UK test first. So if you fail the life in the UK test, God go with you. You have to go stay. They had a thing that they call the biometric permit, which they have cancelled that now, and they used to have a biometric permit card. But now they have gotten rid of the biometric permit card and have a thing now with them called the e-visa. So your status is now on a system which can be proven on a database. Listen to me good enough. You no longer have a physical card what them used to call the biometric card. The biometric card wasn't even here for very long. The biometric card lasts a few years, no more than 5 years in the last. Because the biometric permit came in just 1 year and it gone already. Now them have the e-visa where them put on a system. So now you know, them have you on a database, you know. No little fubble double can go on. Right? You used to come here, work and do your time and pay your tax, and then you qualify, and then you go get your the next visa where you go come, the next document where you go come, and your indefinite leave to remain in the UK. Now they say, all right, too much people are get indefinite leave to remain in the UK, and I get too much benefit out of the system after years of working and pay your tax. You know the next move they make now, them say, all right, here we are going to do. We are going to make them can't get the indefinite leave to remain unless them pass the life in the UK test, which is not a very easy test to pass. Right? So if you don't pass it now, you get knocked. And remember, the life in the UK test, you would have only needed to do that test if you were going to become a British citizen or you needed a British passport. So if you're not planning to turn British citizen, you would have never need to do the life in the UK test, but you would have still have your indefinite leave to remain. But now them change it. Them say you can't get your indefinite leave to remain unless you do a life in the UK test. You can't turn citizen unless you do a life in the UK test. So if you don't pass the life in the UK test, you have to go right back to visa stage. You have to go right back to visa stage. Right? Fine. So now, the one thing we used to make a person who work them back off in the UK have little benefit and entitled to something. You know, life get tough for you in England, you can get all one council house. Because I hear the difference now. A man where you see in England, we are in private property. him pretty much a pay double of what you would get if you were entitled to benefit and you were entitled to a council house. Listen to me, you know. So if the council house costs £600, if you're not entitled to nothing, you have to go pay private. You have to go pay $1,200 or $1,000. You see the difference? But bear in mind, you're there work for 5 years and not pay tax, you know. And on top of you paying your tax every 30 months, which is 2 years and 6 months. Every 30 months to 33 months, you have to find £5,000 to pay for renew your visa in England. So by the time you do the 5 year in England, England already take off one good 10 to 15,000 pounds off of your head already. One day for the year, me I say. So when people think people come to England and think say cheap and people say England hard, enough time a man, them say England people mean. Let me tell you why England people mean. 3/4 of the time a man in England. 3/4 of the time a man or a woman there in England. He might work and if he a save to go renew him visa. I mean never break down them things to people yet, you know, because I never go deep down in the England immigration topic, you know. 3/4 of the time, you see a man or a woman in England and people say they mean. Star up no beat them. Let me break down something to you. You have a man in England in there with a woman and in 2 pitney. Because the same country give him a job and saying can bring him beneficiary them. Listen to me good, you know. So in Ghana, one care home gonna work. Him get the job. And then say you can bring your family. So him bring his wife and him 2 pitney them. And him in a care home a work. Him wife get a little work at the care home now because she come over and he can work anyway. You see, for 5 years before them qualify for anything where you call the ILR now, which is everybody hope and dream. Because me can tell you this is when you come to England, and that you work towards your indefinite leave to remain. Because that will be the time when you stop every year, you stop spending out the money there every 2.5 years. Where you could have saved and put on for your deposit pan a house. Right? So look pan it now, you know. You pay accommodation. You find place to rent. So you pay rent. Listen to me good, you know. You do everything else. School, you pick them now get no benefit from school because you're not entitled to any public fund. You're not and no benefit to get because you're not entitled to no public fund. You just come to England. And you come up and work business and you bring your beneficiary them. So you and your wife and your 2 pick them there. Let me tell you this now. You see when that 2.5 years there, when you this come, you get 33 months in the country. 33 months hour. 24 and 6 are 30. So that's a 2 year and 9 months. So you see 2 year and 9 months. You know, I have to go find almost £20,000 to renew back your visa for you and your family. Make somebody who live in England tell you how hard it is to save £20,000. Go and go check any bank in England right now and tell me how much somebody have £20,000 saved in their account. All when they are in England 25 years. Go and go check and tell me. But yet still your family, whether they are Jamaica, whether they are Africa, whether they are Pakistan, whether they are India, cuss you and say you're mean and you turn your back on your family. Every 2 years and 9 months, you have to find £20,000 for you, your wife, and your 2 pitney them for renew back your visa. So by the time you reach ILR state, you already spend close to £50,000 with the Home Office. Listen what me say, you know. So if no, me try me could get the full list. So if 5 years come, we are wait for me say, Father God up at heaven, me can't wait to get me indefinite leave to remain. Because the next 5 years from now, me and my family can buy a house in England. Because the 5 years me there for with my family, a £50,000 the Home Office get out of me already. And me still not entitled to nothing. If my family sick, me dey on my own. If none of we can go work, me dey on my own. We live at one place where the hungry place where me entitled to the work. You drop all of London, you know much for rent place of London. Where you go get money from to give nobody? But yet still them say England people mean and this and that. Less than 5 years you spend almost £50,000 with the Home Office. So when them decide now to abolish the indefinite leave to remain, where does that leave you? For the rest of your life in England? You go spend 50, you have to go find £20,000. So where you come to England for? What if we don't get when we get in that? And if them say them are going to move it to 7 years before you qualify, that means say by the time you qualify for indefinite leave to remain, you and your family spend close to £70,000. Remember, you know, the money where you spend with Home Office different from the money where you pay the lawyer, you know. The lawyer money, you know, if you do the paperwork, you know. Unless you want to take the risk and file yourself. And if you make a mistake on your Home Office application, God go with you. Home Office no play. Home Office cancel things and you have to pay all over again. Your money gone down in drain. Unless you have to go get a lawyer for your appeal. So it don't make no sense. You take the risk and go, you apply for yourself. If you ever make mistake, your application get cancelled. You have to go do it all over again and go pay back money all over again. Application fee gone. Surcharge gone. This gone, that gone. Let me tell you something now, people. Sis Madia tell you the monthly rent is $1,200 for 1 bedroom. Jennifer tell you there. Imagine you spend $1,200 for 1 bedroom. And you have wife and 2 pitney. You can rent 1 bedroom house. You can rent 1 bedroom house with wife and 2 pitney. Plus, every 2 years and 9 months, you need to find 20,000 for your Home Office for your family. And you not qualify for your ILR till 7 years now to where they want to put in one of them say a 15 year. So imagine if them put you a 15 year. How much money you spend before you get documentation in England for you and your family? And you spend close to £50,000 every 5 years. So if the party will say they want to put you a 15 year, put it at 15 year, how much money you go spend? $150,000. A house money that in England, in a one little place. So when you see people in England, let me break it down. When you say England people mean, people, let me tell you now, England people go through it harder than Canada, America. Me not ask you no. You have to pay your way in England. Before you come to England, you have to pay a surcharge, you have to pay about NHS and this and that. And you are pay for what you're not entitled to. Remember, you're not entitled to public fund, you're not entitled to benefit, you're not entitled to this, you're not entitled to that, you know. If you sick and forget an operation, you know, you put at the back of the line, you know. Because you're not a British citizen, you know, you're not entitled to public this and public that, you know. You're gone at the back of the line way back round, so, you know. So imagine you sick and out for dead. And you have a line from here to Ethiopia, and then take you and put you down at the back of the line. For your service where you have to pay for before you even come in England. One day for no know. Wonder if anybody really understand how much money it costs a person when you not see them in England and straight. Wonder if you know that. It not pretty, me people. And people, when you when me there in Jamaica, any Jamaican know this. Anybody that is a true Jamaican know this. Ask them any day of your life, who is the meanest foreigner? And this is a historical saying, English. Ask any Jamaican who is the meanest foreigner, and they will tell you English. Then tell us say nobody mean like British. Ask them. No matter how much family you have a foreigner sitting, from your little boy, they say, boy, man, England people mean like how they not give away prayers. But nobody ever really understand why England people so mean. Nobody understand why. The motto for England, Jennifer we know, and Maz we know. Back in the days, there was a thing that say, British people work and pay tax. You hear me say? British people only work and pay tax. That was the motto for England. British people only work and pay them tax. All British only enjoy money when him get old back in the days, because when him start get old age pension and start get pension, he enjoy money. But while him young and live in England, all him do a work and pay tax. That's why England people that mean they have nothing to give away. Then just work and pay tax and pay bills. Think about it. What make you think, even in a Jamaica, the most returning resident we have in a Jamaica is British. Because it don't make any sense you retire in England and stay in England. Waste of time. So all of the tax and the pension and the everything, when you reach that the age they go on in your country where cheaper to live, you will enjoy your money more. You will live like a king and queen. And if they know are saying that, if you never did turn yourself in a citizen, you're not even supposed to entitle to old age pension in England. After you're there in England at work, how much umpteen years and pay tax how much umpteen years, but they must say you're not supposed to entitle to that. If you're not a British citizen, if you don't have a British passport. Nigel Farage, so your nephew get it in the first place. You can't stop working in England. You're dead, boy. And let me tell you something. You see when you're there, America and Canada, how you can illegal and undocumented and still live like you have paperwork in America and Canada, in America, England. It don't work at England. A documentation work. Nobody now employ you if you don't have no paperwork. Them no run them the risk there. I must want to go back door sitting there, want to go sit in your door. You can't even get place for rent. You can't even nothing. That is why. Let me give you know, I brought that story as well for my channel. The man who was 60-something year old, we have cancer, and in there England for how much years. And don't have paperwork. They ask him then, oh, you have kids here. And you can't get a paperwork in a work so in a England. It don't work like that in a England. The only way your child get you to get paperwork in a England is if you came to the UK on a visa And before that 2 years and 9 months run out, if you come up on a working visa or upon a spousal visa, you ending up have a pitney within that 2 year and 9 months you're there. Then the next time of you filing for your visa, applying for the new renewal visa, you can apply on the behalf of the child. But if you have no paperwork because you're illegal and undocumented in the country from day one, your paperwork expire from woy. Number one, you can't marry in the country. That is number one. Canada, you don't have no paperwork, you can't go married. Smaddy. You can't run off in Canada and go married, smaddy. You can't run off in America and go married, smaddy. You cannot run off in England and go married nobody. It is not valid. England do not validate people who don't have paperwork. Nothing can fix. If you want married, you need to voluntarily go your yard and make the woman where you want married come your yard, come marry you. Them now go watch that. Them now go say, but you when they are illegal, so we now let you back in the country. No. Them just want no say. Them don't want you married in the UK now. UK is the only country where we don't know. America, Canada, and England. UK is the only country where we don't know. Where any relative who don't have a run off. At 30 years now, we don't see them and we can't see them. Anytime we don't see them, we don't see them now go back to England. When you hear a man or a woman see them run off in England, just know so you not see them back. If you have a mother or a father and you run off in England, just know so you don't plan to see him back. When you are 35, you don't plan to see him back. Take it as me tell you. It's no easy road. It's no little small keckle of fish. So when I hear them want to abolish indefinite leave to remain, and hear the thing now, a reporter asked the question. So if you're going to abolish indefinite leave to remain, what will happen to pensioners who have worked all their lives and have an indefinite leave to remain and receiving old age pension and receiving their pension? And me tell you already, the man said they need to get pension in the first place because they are not British citizens. And when the indefinite leave is abolished, they won't have any status. Because if an indefinite leave to remain you have, and then get rid of indefinite leave to remain, you know nobody in the country. Whether you're old or you're young, you know what the man said they want to do? They want to stop the Boris flow because them say when the UK left the European Union, which they call the Brexit, right? When the UK left the European Union, a lot of Europeans went back home and there was a lot of job shortages. So therefore, Boris Johnson opened the borders to get people to come into the UK to work. And because of that, there was an influx of people in the UK. And these people who bombard the UK, they didn't come to the UK to work. They had no intention to look a job. And they didn't, and they never going to work. So they never come here working. They have no intention to look a job and they're never going to work according to them. They only came here to acquire an indefinite leave to remain so they can get public fund. And they say they come here with them whole family. So therefore him say, within the next few years, over 800,000, close to 1 million people is supposed to get indefinite leave to remain. And they say they're not going to make it happen. So what will happen to those people who have been here and been paying for the visa and been working non-stop? And then when the 5 year come here, you see you're not entitled. They say the only thing, hear the worst thing now. When you have to stop paying the how much $1,000 for visa, imagine when 5 year come and they say, sorry, the only thing you can do is renew back your visa again. If it's a family of 4, it's another £20,000 that. So where you go become? It is so easy for illegal migrants to get put up in hotel. What kind of illegal migrant them? What kind of illegal migrant them? I know we will come work. If you notice, there is a big difference, You have this thing in the UK that they call the same thing, the asylum. Asylum seekers better than me and you. Remember, are the people them like me and you who have indefinite leave to remain and are working, and we are going to feel the pressure, You think asylum people now feel no pressure. They will always take in asylum people. Who are work and pay tax are going to feel the pressure. You hear what the man target? The man not target people who come on boat. Or people who run away and this and that from a European country. They are targeting the people who apply for a job in the UK, got the job, paid their way into the UK, got their work visa, and because of that job, one of the conditions are your beneficiary is entitled to come into the UK. So remember now, you're coming to the UK, you work, you pay tax, and you live, and you do everything, and you get target. Asylum seeker not got you where we got you. Asylum seeker come to England, then give them house, and if they can't find house, give them hotel for living, pay them bills, give them everything, give them life to live. Me can't talk them. Asylum seeker don't know what it feel like. If you pay £5,000 every 2 years and 9 months. Asylum seeker don't know what it feel like for have a family of 4 and if you find £20,000 to get home office. Asylum seeker get put up in a hotel and wait till home office find house, put them and pay them bills and give them food and give them paperwork. That is the difference. People, this is not normal. When you look into it now, imagine all a man or a woman that come here. We're married to somebody and come here. Before him come here, you must be paying £5,000. The first 2.5 years when him there, he must be paying another £5,000 again. When that expires, he must be paying another £5,000 again. And when he's ready to do him indefinite leave to remain, he then have to go pay another £5,000 again. And when he's ready to apply for citizenship, he must go pay another £5,000 again. So when they remove the indefinite leave to remain, what is going to happen? You're not going to ever become a citizen of the United Kingdom. And who you hear man say, my fella? Every other country is doing it. The man them say every other country is making money off foreign national. Them have to go start make money off of them too. But let me tell you this, a long time UK I make money off of immigrants. A long time the UK I make money off of people who come here to come live and work and settle. You hear me I say? Long time. Because pay you have to pay your way in this. No drop catch can go on. Massey, all I can tell you, don't keep your head in one basket, bro. Try invest in something back a yard. Just saying. Maz? Boy, Maz, if I could have find the money for investing in the first place, you'd have good. I know why I don't want to invest in a Maz, but I don't have what to invest. Me barely can't pay me bill in England. If I never come on YouTube, come chat, and YouTube give me one little shilling, and sometimes people sorry for me and send me one channel donation, I don't know how to manage in England. So me have to thank God for the people that send me a little channel donation and thank God for the people that thank God for YouTube, because it's not that I don't have the mind to invest, Maz. I do have the mind to invest. The heart is willing, but the pocket is weak. So I have the mind, Maz. The heart is willing. But Maz, make I tell you, the pocket is weak. Bad. Anytime me push my hand in my pocket, me stress out. Anytime me looking at my bank account, me stress out, Maz. So the investing part only sound good for me. I have to thank God for YouTube and my channel donation people them. And the people them who have them J Progress badge. Because if I never know me, no know me managing in England, yeah. You know see how early the morning is in England and me the pa internet attack. And me have a full-time job. You know see YouTuber in a Jamaica. We have the amount of following on me have. A YouTube alone them do. People in a Jamaica, we have the amount of following that J Progress have. You know, see them do nothing else more than YouTube. People in America, we have the amount of following where J Progress have and a 2 channel J Progress have. You don't see them do what J Progress do. I have a full 9 to 5. Me no have 9 to 5. Me have 9 to 12. At 12 hours me work. Me no work 8 hours. Me work a full 12-hour shift. And when them say overtime, me no job catch. And me still have it there. So when they say England people mean, make me mean like Starap Langalang. I would have buy your visa if you come to England, come live if I could buy you it. Since you think of better rose and I walk in the park, and because you hear about King and Queen, they are England, King Charles and Queen Elizabeth and all of these things, and they have castle in England, and you see gold on the castle, you come think the roadside line with gold. What make you think England people not take vacation like America people and Canada people? English people and the Uncle people who no sit on vacation and look out of space. Anytime when they on vacation and they want hotel, I want to see one tourist and drink whole heap of alcohol and I look out of space and I look over the balcony and I look out of sea. Is a British smelly that. America tourists are wine and go on and I buy craft pan beach and I go on with themselves. British tourists come drink rum and junk and take reader, get a little of the stress off of them head. And when them now drink rum, them a look way out of sea in a space because all them a think about it is stress when them a go back home to. And how them a go pay off in loan with them take to go for holiday. We don't never know. Ask anybody where work a hotel. When a British sees in a hotel, a joke for bartender, a joke for dining room staff because me nah get a tip. You know easy. And I don't mean them mean. You hear me say? I would have saved the money and buy anybody the visa to come to England come live. I would have saved the money and buy you the visa, come here, come live. Yes, somebody talk about council tax. The first of all, you have one thing in England and named council tax. You better be careful where you go live. So when you go see pretty house a certain place and neighborhood pretty and sitting, go and go live there. And see if your council tax no come almost the same amount like your rent and it's different. So imagine you pay your rent for 1,200 or 1,500 and your council tax come to 450 or 500. And me don't talk. And the England people, they say mean. People, me know the argument sweet, but to reach a 1 hour and I write this on me a lefty. As me say, me I go start dig up in the England immigration business so no can look out for more. So me England people who know welcome on board, and everybody who in England who no share the video them, because America, England, Canada, I soon come in your way, because I know a lot of things going on in Canada as well. But to the amount of place where me have to chat about, me need 3J Progress with 3J Progress Entertainment channel to keep up with them argument and me have to go come chat about. I no can't take anybody put pan camera if you go represent J Progress. Because then we upscotch round the real thing and the real truth and the reality and the argument. Me not upscotch round nothing. Me nah come go on like me a this and me a that and horse dead and cow fat. When you don't see me, me gone and me work for 12 hours. And me still a come from me work come put out video. And me no have the half, you know. You no tell me if you never see me on the half yet. Me no got the half. Every day is a working day for me. Because one thing I can tell you. Why? Me tell you one day. Me will tell me before me even go. It got over the hour, but me give you a little bit more. When you know they are Jamaica, which foreigner is the only foreigner when they say mad? Which foreigner is the only foreigner when they say are mad people? Then they're mad. They have mental health. They're not good. They have problem. They walk and talk to themselves. When they come to Jamaica, they don't take taxi. They just walk along. For you see that happen, all in the brawling, so you see them a walk. Which country you say that's money they come from when they are Jamaica? Which country you say that's money they come from? I mean, I want nobody tell no lie. Oh, when they are Jamaica, and you see somebody come, you don't know him. You're there Jamaica, you never see him from the day you're born. You don't know him. But when he come, you see him in his sneakers and his socks drop, and he in a one shots, and he mirroring, and he just a walk in there, take no taxi when everybody take taxi. Which country he come from? And he now walk so neither. He might walk fast like a run, he might run. He might walk fast. Which country he come from? And you say mad. You see a mad smarty that, you know. And they say a foreigner, you know. You say, yeah, man, yes, man, at that country. Then, which country? Me now have to tell you no. Look at the comment section. Me now have to say nothing. For you think I joke me and make. Look at the comment section. What you think cast that? What you think cast that? They used to say the cold with the England. England colder than America. England colder than Canada. You no tell me when was it that England was colder than Canada? You no tell me when, since from you know yourself, England colder than Canada. From you know Canada is a cold place. So if the cold when a mad England people, or it no mad Canada people, let me break down the maths for you now. America cold, Canada cold, England cold. So if the cold are mad England people, or it no mad Canada people, or it no mad America people, then I one mad England people. Here Jennifer Smith tell us say Canada cooler there. So all the cold no mad Canada people and Canada cooler. So you know, see a foolish when I tell you say a cold, and the coldness of England, mad England people them. Well, J Progress is here if break it down for you further on in the argument. I warm up for you know for a long time. I say J Progress you not talk about England. So if Canada cooler England and not mad nobody at Canada, then how cooler England and mad England people? As something else, I want to go find out for my channel. I want to say England people mean, I want to go find out for my channel. I will break it down. For me tell you, say me nah hopscotch round nothing, yeah. So since as you never hear it before, you no go hear it from my channel. So who did want to find out about England and know what is this? You no stay tuned. You no make sure you subscribe and put on the notification and look for the title and the thumbnail. Because me nah miss nothing. Me nah miss nothing. People, we gone over the 1 hour. Everybody me know it early for someone in America, in Canada, and all of the place them. But guys, I couldn't sleep on my bed. Come here, get up, come do the video. Yeah? Need to get up, come do the video. So everybody who no stay tuned, and as me say, share up the video them. You understand? And people, who no nah fi believe me. Let me tell you this right now. When me I tell you the things them, who no nah fi believe J Progress. If you don't know what I talk say, if you tell lie, no problem. You no nah fi believe me, because I one thing J Progress know. Who can hear must feel, and who don't believe, well, you will see it, and you will remember and say, but J Progress did say it. So you nah fi believe. Everybody, big up on yourself, and thank you guys again for joining J Progress Entertainment. And I don't remember the name of the person who said, J Progress, please come address England now. Because you hold out England too long, J Progress. J Progress, you hold out England too long. You depart America immigration, sometimes you skip Ghana, Canada, and you not deliver England immigration. So to that support, I can't remember the name. But anyway, me hope you see say, me I got start the England topic too. And you see say, me never say okay for nothing. Right? So everybody big up on yourself again, and love alone from J Progress Entertainment. And remember good, I one J Progress Entertainment and no other. Believe when me tell you that. Love and love alone, me people. Big up.